Test. Okay, I think it's working. Not this one. Just a moment. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, John. I'm trying a new setup. Yeah, I'm not using the headphones, the headset.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm just trying to see if the volume is alright. If you
blast it out.
see something,
You're trying to blast my voice out to the rest of the world.
blast your voice out.
Yeah.
Just a moment, huh? Can you say something?
Hello.
I think it should be fine.
Hi, DBS.
Is DBS here?
Yeah, he is.
Yo. Yeah, I'll check in the archive later and see if the volume is fine.
It does sound a little echoey, I guess.
Echoey.
Yeah, a little.
But can you catch what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can catch what you're saying.
Okay, fantastic.
Sound like a robot.
Wait, hang on, I can't hear DBS. Just a moment.
Boom.
Check 1, 2.
Check.
I can hear DBS just fine.
You can hear
Check
DBS.
1,
I
2.
I can sometimes hear myself.
Oh, really?
Is that for me? Or
No, it's from Chini.
Yeah, it's from me. Damn, why?
It's his new setup.
Damn, okay. Let me lower the speaker volume.
Boom.
Imagine not testing your setup before a stream.
Tisk.
Yeah, damn. Just a moment. It says device default. That's all there is. What? Okay. Is it still very bad? Can you say something?
Nah,
It's not very bad. It's just,
Sorry, what?
Echoey.
Echoey.
yeah.
Your voice is a little echoey, I guess. Or I don't know, like muffled or echoey. I don't know.
How about now?
It sounds like you're talking through a toilet paper roll.
Toilet paper roll. Oh damn. Well, I guess I have to
But,
find
like,
some other way.
from a toilet paper roll from across the room, but you're loud enough to hear.
Okay. I think it might be because I set the gain a little bit too high, so it's cutting off some of the signals. Maybe testing.
Yeah, you just need to buy a better mic.
Buy a better mic. This is supposed to be like one of the better ones, or one of the better budget ones.
You fell for the marketing chain.
Well, anyways, shall we?
Did it say on the box one of the best?
No, it's I just checked the reviews. People seem to regard this as one of the good ones at a budget. Testing.
It's one of the best ones at $1.
No.
I couldn't find a better one for $1, so
With the 50% discount coupon.
Sure. Well, I guess I'll have to do some other ways of testing. Okay. Well, John, are you?
Alright.
Are you?
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah. This week
Progress.
is let's show everyone interesting things week.
Oh my god. Okay.
Interesting things on the internet. Jolt Physics. There's a library called Jolt Physics.
What's that about?
And it's a multi-core friendly rigid body physics and collision detection library written in C++, suitable for games and VR applications. Yeah. And guess what? It was used on Horizon Forbidden West.
Say again, what's this library again? Physics and collision.
Jolt physics, yeah,
And
physics and collision.
You think that
Rigid
it's
body.
using an open source library?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, used for Horizon Forbidden West. Not that anyone has heard of this game before, huh?
Oh no, everyone has heard of it, right?
At least Horizon.
Right. If you are using wait, hang on, let me think. As far as licensing is concerned, what's the implication if you are using an open source library?
Well, it depends on the license. So let's take a look at the license. The license here used is an MIT license, which is basically use it how you want. Commercial use, modification, distribution, private use. Just don't expect, warranty or anything.
Right.
And I think you just have to include this license and the copyright notice in your
You
game.
have to make your entire project open source as well, right?
No, it does not.
No. It's not one of
Mhm.
those. Some do, but not that one.
Yeah, some do, but this MIT license doesn't require you to do that.
Right.
Mm.
It's cool.
Yeah, so it's really cool. Jolt physics. Let's see. Watch a demo. 160 ragdolls in a pile, I guess. I guess it works.
Is it
160.
is this starting to get popular? Because we all heard of bullet physics, right? Or physics or whatever. Havoc.
Yeah.
Never heard of jolt physics.
Yeah, I never heard of it. Yeah. I just came across it while really scrolling through Hacker News. So
Right.
yeah. But it looks cool. Looks like it's kind of relatively frequently updated. Bug fixes, every couple of days. Let's look at the releases. So releases every few months, I guess. Yeah. So it still seems like it's still maintained. Let's look at the features.
Library.
Yeah, the C++ library.
Right.
Sphere, box, capsule, tapered capsule, cylinder, convex hull, compound, mesh, triangle, terrain, height view. There's continuous collision detection and simulation of rigid bodies.
For broad face collision detection.
Yeah, I have no idea. Simulation of constraints between bodies, fixed point distance, including springs, hinge, slider, cone, rack and pinion, whatever a pinion is.
Yeah.
Gear pulley.
Nothing about the broad face?
Broad face only tests for quickly. I don't know what kind of broad face test they use.
POC3 maybe probably should have one, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Casting rays, testing shapes versus shapes, casting a shape versus another shape. Animated ragdolls, game character simulation. Vehicles, soft body simulation, water buoyancy, optional double position mode that allows for large worlds. Supported platforms: Windows, Linux, FreeBSD, Android, tested on Android 14. A popular game console, Platform Blue. I wonder what that is. macOS, iOS, WebAssembly.
Platform Blue, a popular game console.
Yeah.
Popular? What's that?
I have no idea. Blue? No, I don't know. Which ones are red? Which ones are green? Which ones are blue? I have no idea.
Platform Blue, right. Cool.
I'm getting a platform shoes.
Platform shoes.
Wait, what?
Oh, also, pinion is a word. It's another kind of gear.
It's kind of gear.
Yeah.
Round gear. Oh, okay. Sound. Oh.
And you were making fun of them when you were the one.
I was gonna say something like, but that's just like your opinion, man. But I think, but I think that would have gone very badly. Yeah. So anyway. So it's open source, and yeah, it looks like really cool. I'm very tempted to try it out if I can think of something to do with it.
Right. When was the
Yeah.
last time you used C++?
Years ago.
Years ago?
Couple of years ago.
Come back to it?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, see, so there are bindings for other languages as well. C bindings, C Sharp, Java, JavaScript, Zig. There's integration in Godot and the source engine. Yeah, and yeah, there's a whole bunch of projects that use it. So yeah, it'll be pretty cool to check out. I suddenly am tempted to do this multiplayer boom blocks kind of game.
All right. Oh man, Boom Blocks.
Yeah. DBS, have you heard of boom blocks?
Sounds familiar, but
It's the one on Wii.
Yeah, it's the one by
oh,
Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
There was a thing called shoot, I don't know what it called. It's like an actual game show that you play on your phone.
Oh.
Then you sign in every Friday. They have a version of this. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, you're supposed to.
Yeah, sorry, one moment, guys. Let me switch to the earbuds because I'm having trouble hearing from the speaker.
Okay. But yeah, I had some fun playing this. And it's a pity that I haven't seen any other implementations of this, I guess.
It's because it's touch control, or what do you call it?
Wiimote control?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motion control, that's the word I'm looking for.
Motion control, yeah. But it doesn't have to be motion control, right?
Well, it becomes a lot easier if it's mouse. You're hitting people in the face because you.
Steven Spielberg game, wow. 2008, wow, it's years ago. But yeah. No, I think the motion controls play a huge role because you have to do like some what do you call it? Jenga like moves, I guess. Like there are some parts where you have to pull blocks out from somewhere. And that's like like that. You have to kind of drag stuff around. Anyway, is Shinny back yet?
Um,
Oh wow, that sounds terrible.
Turn yourself down, man.
what happened? What happened?
You're really loud.
You're loud. You're cutting in and out.
Yeah.
One moment, sorry. One moment. Is this okay? Hang on.
No.
Oh, this is terrible. What do I do now?
Cut down still.
This is bad.
Still really loud.
Yep.
One moment.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
How about now?
Now you're really soft.
How about now?
Yeah, now you're just cutting in and out.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm just going to throw away the earbuds. Hang on. Testing. Hang on, can't hear you. Just a moment.
Garbled.
Testing.
Oh yeah, now it's fine.
Okay, sorry about that. I think I better put away my earbuds. That's weird. I don't know what happened there.
It was weird.
Okay, sorry. Where was that? Oh,
yeah. Yeah, we're talking about like boom blocks, and I haven't really seen any recent implementations of the boom blocks gameplay.
and you're thinking of making one.
Yeah.
I guess the
Yeah.
closest to that would be Teardown and
Tear down.
what was that other Dynamite one? There was one where you blew stuff up.
Tear down. It looks good.
There was another one
I
that
think
was
that's a
like
voxel engine, right? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it looks like a voxel engine, yes.
overwhelmingly positive. Look at all them reviews.
81,000 reviews. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
the-
so John,
what the heck? What the heck? Is he like building his own room to tear down later?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, looks very.
I can build
That's
your
cool.
own voxel engine.
It's like a crocodile.
Yeah, oh no, it's gonna blow it up! Oh no!
Wow.
That's so
Ain't
what
that
happened.
cute?
Oh no! What happened? Okay, looks cool.
Yeah. Yes,
Alright.
John, what's your plan? Come on. What's your plan?
What's my plan?
Yeah.
I am going to Japan for the next 3 weeks. So,
Whoa. How's everyone go to Japan right now? It's like so many people are going to Japan right now.
already?
Yeah.
Is it a good time to go? I think it's for the sakura build.
Yeah, it's about the time when it starts blooming.
Yeah. Spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay.
John's going for his honeymoon.
Yeah. So anyway, just a quick mention of the thing that I built for Chini to test out to use for my wedding day a few weeks back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So stuff like this, ta-da! And then you can play the thing. Oh crap! Oh dang, it's loud. Oh no! Oh my ears. Okay, that was my. Oh shucks.
If there's licensed music, please don't play, John.
But yeah. So this is like the final version of the thing.
That's right. Yeah. You should say that these are all placeholder videos. Otherwise, Devious will be thinking, "Why are you playing this kind of stuff in your wedding?"
Beep my machine. Okay. Yeah. So this was the thing that was made for the wedding.
Mhm.
Yeah, with placeholder videos right now.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it helped. Although I kind of discovered a bug today that where it Chili Hut, I don't know if you encountered the bug, but basically you couldn't go full screen with the buttons here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't know how you managed to do it, but I tested it today.
It was working when I was using it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
You must have. Did you touch it after the thing?
I don't think so. I think I touched it.
We're using
That
the same
day.
browser. Jay,
Sorry.
we're using the same browser.
Yeah, I was using John's computer.
Uh,
Yeah, and you're running this on the same computer, right, John?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe Mac went through an update or something. Or maybe Chrome. Did you update Chrome? Maybe.
No. There was a bug in the code. There was a syntax error.
Oh, is it? How
Yeah.
did it work the first time?
I don't know.
is there a shortcut to do it?
Maybe I don't know. Yes, there is a shortcut to like go full speed.
But I didn't use the shortcut.
Yeah. That is so weird. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, it worked. It went successfully, and we are all happy people. So
Yeah.
yay.
On your honeymoon, right? 3 weeks. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay, so may or may not appear on Dev Chat for the next few weeks.
That's alright. That's alright.
Yeah, hopefully I can get to code some stuff while sitting on the trains. There's a lot of traveling around in Japan.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, enjoy yourself, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
You gotta enjoy the sights.
Yeah.
You're passing by in the train, John.
While I'm staring at my computer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at pictures of Japan on your computer while on the train passing by. The same thing. Be like, wow,
Yeah.
I wish I could watch this right now.
Yeah.
Only I was
photos
in
as well, right?
Japan.
Yeah.
If only I was somewhere in Tokyo while sitting on the train in Tokyo.
Yeah, no, just enjoy yourself, John.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, that's it from me.
Okay. Okay. Hang on. I guess it's my turn.
Beep, beep, and a sheep.
What?
Nothing.
Beep, beep, bum, beep.
So, I'll be honest. I couldn't get a lot done this week. I guess, but the prior week I did get something done. To be honest, I haven't. I'm under a lot of stress. I haven't been able to sleep well or eat well. And that's one. The key reason is because of the business insurance thing that I mentioned that I need to get in order to get this business opportunity to work. I approached this this insurance company, right, about 3 weeks ago, and I'm supposed to have gotten the application through last week, but they kept running into issues, right? Issues like, oh, they need a signature of the underwriter. The underwriter is in another country, and he's on urgent leave, and or he has a lot of meetings, so he's responding to emails very slowly, or the current team, right, when trying to work out the quotes, they put in the wrong values, and so it's gotten to the point where I'm told that I need to get these things through by the end of Monday, US time, I think, PT. So if I don't get this through, they might cancel my project. So, oh man.
What?
So I just couldn't eat or sleep well this whole week because of that, and I couldn't do anything, right? Like it's not in my power to just suddenly say, oh, okay, this insurance thing will just go through fine. It's in the hands of the company I'm working with. So yeah, I don't know how people deal with this feeling of.
So what will happen?
Sorry.
So what will happen if it falls through?
What happens if it falls through is my efforts for the past 2 weeks may go to waste. Maybe I don't know. It's very hard to say. It's very, very hard to say. Obviously there are people trying to support me, but the fact that I'm not able to give them the quotes, right? The insurance quotes is also putting them under a lot of pressure. So it's really not a good position to be in to be just to be pressured by the company and yet not being able to do anything about it except to talk to the insurance and say, hey, can you get this done faster, yeah, it's not a good feeling to be in, and I wonder how people cope with it. The way I'm handling this stress, right, is just my body just have no appetite whatsoever. I couldn't sleep well, and this has been going on for like almost 2 weeks. Yeah, terrible.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Sorry?
You said there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, there is nothing I can do. But it's not like I can just say, it's all right. I can just wait for the answers. I don't know. I think it's just how my body reacts to stress. Like I just can't eat. It's terrible. It's terrible. The good thing is that they the insurance agent has promised me that they will get it done like super soon, right? They say that they will get it done sometime tomorrow, but 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 my experience with them has been a series of really bad timing, right?
Lies.
Yeah, so I'm afraid that tomorrow I'll get a call and they say, oh no, something happens again, and then I'll be screwed, right? So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think. So I keep thinking, if I can just go to sleep and then wake up tomorrow, right? And I don't have to just have to suffer through this painful wait. I can just sleep and wake up tomorrow and have the answer. But what can I do now? I guess I can.
Have you prepared yourself mentally for it not working out?
Yeah. I mean, things not working out is I'm used to the feeling, right? I've gone through 2.5 years, 3 years of development for my first commercial project with John, right? So that could, in terms of business or financial returns, that it couldn't have ended in a worse outcome, all right, for my very first commercial project. So I think if it falls through, right, like I can handle it. It's not a problem. The problem is the waiting, right, for an answer. It's insufferable. Yeah. But
Rejecting death. Rejecting death. To monk.
Monk?
Yeah, reject game death.
Reject game dev. No. No way. Yeah, no, but I obviously I want this to go through. I think it's an opportunity that doesn't come by easily at all. So yeah, I mean, if it goes through, right, y'all will hear about it very soon. I mean, if it works out, y'all will hear about it very soon. If it doesn't work out, then what can I do, right? I'll just have to wait for the answer tomorrow, and we'll see. Yeah. For me, I think I really to resolve it Tuesday morning, right? Tuesday morning here would be the end of Monday in the States, I think. Yeah. So I have until then, but yeah, you see, I mean, if it doesn't work out, y'all will hear about it in a week's time. We'll see. Anyways, let's talk about what I have done, right? For mandibles. Let me run this. The hell? Why is it not running? Okay, it's slow. So there we go. So I have this going. You can probably see that there are borders on the left and the right side, right? So this is because I need to account for different aspect ratio. So if I were to resize it,
can those shots kill you?
Sorry?
Just now when it said incoming, can those shots kill you?
Oh yes. I intend to make them disappear once all the enemies are killed, right? So it wouldn't feel anticlimactic when you beat the wave, right? And then suddenly you die to a stray bullet. Yeah, so I'm going
Stray
to
bullet. Yeah.
so anyways, you see that I have my virtual buttons in. All I did was I just bring it over from saw blades. And so that's that. Like all that's done. I did some tweaking to the hitboxes as well as the angle at which the flies are shooting the bullets. So that's that. I do want to point out, if you notice the borders, right, they are mapped to a sine curve. So hang on, I'm not sure if it's obvious, right? But if I go close, do you notice something happening to the border? I'm not sure if it's clear.
If you jump, what happens?
If I jump, what happens? It goes like this. Woo!
Oh, okay, that's all. Okay.
Yeah. So hang on. Since I'm sharing my screen at the moment, right, I'm just going to bring up paint. Alright, just have a little talk about this. So basically, my borders is just made up of a lot of circles, right? And I have two functions. Each function, right, it's supposed to calculate the position for each of these circles. So one function, right, maps the position of the circles, right, to a sine curve. Well, actually, they're both sine curves. Basically, I have a function that is, f. It takes in the time and it takes in I representing the position of each of the balls, right? So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, and so on and so forth. So that way, right, with the information I need, I can map them to a curve. Then I have a second curve, right, that has higher frequency and has like more, how do I put it? I guess it just moves at a much higher frequency, right? So it looks more, it shakes more violently. So this will be the second function, takes in time, takes in an I. And really all I'm doing, right, when it comes to mapping the position of all the circles, right, is to have a linear combination of this function and this function. So every single circle, right, has what we call a weight. And the weight is a description of how close an entity, like a player, right, or an enemy, is to the circle. So if I have a column of circle like this, and then the player is here, right, then what's going to happen is that the weight will look something like this, maybe. Like this is 1, right, and this is 0.8, this is 0.8, 0.6, 0.4, and the one at the top is 0. 0 meaning that it is not close to any entities at all. So this red color weights will be used to compute the combination of the two functions, of the two curves, basically. So it will just be something like 1 minus weight times f, right? fti plus weight times g t comma I. And this is how I end up with this. I just thought I'll talk about it. I thought it's fun to talk about. But yeah, this is generally what I've done in the past week, right? And this week alone is mostly just trying not to think about the insurance thing. But that's it. That's all I can talk about for now.
I would have just used
Sorry?
Linux.
Sorry?
I would have just used Linux.
No, why not just use what?
I would have just used Linux. The
Length X?
link thing.
Length direction? Length? Point,
Yeah, whatever
point
the
distance.
thing is. Yeah.
Point distance gives you the Euclidean distance, right? Yeah, you could do that for the calculation of the weight. In fact, I did that too, right? So I calculated the weight and then I put it into a range of 0 to 1. So if I have a value that is 0 to 1 and it represents the closeness to an entity, then I can easily use it for linear interpolation like this. So this is basically just linear interpolation. In fact, there's a function in GameMaker for that. It's called lerp. So this is basically lerp, right? This red circuit part. This is lerping. Yeah. And yeah, it's fun to think about the combining curves and creating new shapes, all of it. Yeah. There's a lot of application for something like this, and all I've done is I just use it to combine some curves, and that's about it. Yeah. Yeah. So going forward, I can't promise anything yet, but I need to get the damn quotes from my agent. The good thing is that my agent is very communicative, right? You keep updating me about the issue. I just hope that they don't run into any problems tomorrow, or I don't know. We'll see. Let me close this. Yeah, it's your turn, Divius.
Alright. Trying to get as much done as I'd hoped. Because our night shift person was did I talk about that last week? No,
last week we didn't do death check.
Yeah. Well, the week before that, where the night shift was out.
Kind of
anyways.
talk a little bit about the night shift thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our night shift had a bit of a heart problem. He went to the hospital. So now we were understaffed. Someone else quit. So I had to work, had to fill in, so I wasn't able to work on much at all. Much of anything.
It's been a very busy few weeks for you.
Yeah, so I haven't been able to work on much, but to work on two things, very small thing. Okay, so I'm in a dev group, and then we were talking about some stuff, and then one of them was like, I have an idea, and he wanted to test it over the course of a month, and I was like, well, I could just make you a quick, what do you call it, prototype. And I made a prototype. Oh, I wanted to make something with this, but I stopped myself. Because I came up with a name, and Astronautical, that's a good name. Is it Dining Stack? Yes. Let me see, I don't even know if it still plays. Right. Okay, it's Tetris. Is it this? The idea was to so you have to make a row. When you make a row, you have to follow the pattern. So you see how there's two blues there.
You're not showing the screen.
Oh right, sorry. Why don't you say something?
It's too polite.
No, I thought you were just describing the design. I didn't yeah. I didn't know you intended to share your screen. Let's see.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So you have to follow the pattern. Yeah, and it follows the pattern and it changes when you fill in the pattern. So it's Tetris, where I added some extra shapes or whatever. So in this case, you want to get the yellow and red. Over there, put that over there. Okay, doesn't want to give me yellow. That's cool. Not a single yellow. There it is. Okay, and that's not gonna fit. You know what? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so this should work right here. So you see how there's a yellow and yellow and a red. Yellow and red here. Should check it. Does it? And it goes away. It'll make noises and all that stuff. But yeah. That was the idea that they had. And then I started toying with it, and I tested each one to give a certain row a thing, and it just sucked. But yeah, it's the basic idea.
So you need a row with that pattern in the row.
Yeah.
I see. And it has to match the order. So the yellow on the left and blue on the.
Yeah, so like this yellow and blue. I put this here. It's gonna have a yellow and blue.
I see.
You see, there's more complicated patterns right here.
That's cool. I've never really seen this idea before.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So like you can match any of the patterns on the right.
Yeah. And the idea, what I was gonna go with was like, or what I was thinking with it. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm gonna work on this no more. I just wanted to see what it looked like and how it played. But basically, you unlock because they were like we were all talking, like everyone in the group. We were just talking about the idea, and we were like, well, what if we made it like a roguelite? And then he was like trying to think of how to add roguelike elements to it. And we were all like played up. Do like look it up as a case study, and then basically what I was thinking was like you unlock more of them as you go, so you only get like a certain number. Then you have to Tetris. It's fun.
It's interesting.
Anyways, yeah, whatever. So yeah, you have to. I'm just gonna stop playing. So yeah, as you go, you unlock like new colors because you can see there's these colors right here, but right now I have it to where there's only 3 colors. And different shapes you unlock, and you can unlock more tables. Well, originally the idea was to be like these are food items, like ingredients, like tomatoes is red, and yeah, whatever, yeah. Blue is blueberry, yellow is. But we were all thinking like, well, you don't have to stick to a specific particular food. Just do the color, and you just make the food dish associated with the color, so it's easier to, come up with new ideas and whatnot. Anyways, and he was like thinking like, what were you saying? So the idea I was thinking was like, well, you can unlock that stuff, and you can unlock different shapes. There's all kinds of different shapes, easier shapes, harder shapes, mix and matches of shapes and stuff, and all that fun things. Yeah, so that was that. There was another one, another idea.
Oh, you have more than one new prototype. That's cool.
Yeah, quick little prototype things. Let's see if I can find this other one. Didn't want to show up earlier. Okay, it doesn't want to show up. Whatever. No. My instinct kicked in. Bird break, there it is. Does it play? I don't remember. Yes. Well, wait, let me
Oh,
get rid of that.
is that a match 3 game?
Yeah, but I didn't get the mechanics to work how I wanted. Wait, how do I? Is it here? Yeah, this one. Get rid of all those letters. So basically, you have this out here. You know what we want you to show debug overlay. All right. So the idea was based off of, I forget what game they said. Yeah, it is based off a match 3 game. You have to get the birds down to the bottom. But as you can see, there's a little spike right here. That's because wait a second. Why is that there? Whatever. It's not showing up. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, that's right. It shows up later. Anyways. Okay, so the idea was you have 3 moves. After 3 moves, all the blocks go up. There's gonna be spikes up here, and they'll kill the bird if you don't make the bird. And then they were making a joke. We're like, well, what if you get the bird all the way to the bottom and it it's a long fall, so it like breaks its legs.
Right. Wait, why is the character?
Terrible.
The footage is a bit blur, but what's the thing at the top?
Oh, there's a little birdie thing. Ignore the bird above that one. That's just like a placeholder thing to show the thing. Anyways, how it worked. Well, I didn't get I wasn't able to program it correctly, so it might not even work. But anyways, I decided to put some little shapes on there, whatever, just for the colors, make it a lot more fun. Anyways, so you left click to rotate it counterclockwise, right click to rotate it clockwise. That's what the little arrows means. When you click that one, it goes like that way. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Whatever. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. 25.
But is the point to create a path to the bottom?
Yeah. Oh no. You as you clear the blocks. Oh, it's in the script. 60. As you clear the blocks, the bird starts going lower and lower, and then basically, I guess you clear a path, and then it yeah. Wait. What is this? Did I change check? Whatever. Okay, whatever. It doesn't work. I have to look back into it. Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So you so the idea was we just played it again without she doing it. Okay, it's gonna keep fucking breaking. Anyways, yeah, you twist the blocks left, right goes that one. You rotate them around the area. When you match them, it gets rid of all those blocks. And then you clear the bird. But as you only have 3 moves in this row right here, it moves up and it moves all the blocks above it up. But if the bird is too high and it goes any higher than this part that it's at right now, it'll basically die from the spikes up here on top. It'll pop out to stab it. And then that's how you lose. And if you make it on the bottom, then you save the bird. Or break its legs, I guess. I don't know. Well, how he explained it. So I was watching a streamer and he was like, "What's up?
Sorry?
What'd you say?"
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry. I'm hearing myself through your mic. I thought you said something. So how he explained it, he was making a joke about it, and he was like, "Well, what if you did like some game with like King or Clash or something inside of his title or whatever?" And he was like, "Well, what if like how in that game they have the bird? I never heard of this game before, by the way, and I have no idea. I only know what he based off of how he explained it. He was like, how there's this bird, and you like clear the blocks, and you get to the bottom, and that's how you save the birds. And then he was like, well, what if they like fall down, break their legs, and they start yelling, like screaming or whatever?" And I was like, Jesus. Because they're talking about something morbid or whatever, and he was like, something brought it up. Yeah, like I wasn't there when he originally brought it up, but then when I came into the stream, he was like, Devious, you should make. I got a game idea. I was like, then that's how he explained it. Basically, if you get the bird on the bottom, it breaks its legs because it's long fall, and then it's like screaming or whatever. It's like
So if the bird breaks its legs, you win.
Yeah, basically.
What?
Like it survives, but I was thinking of having some little wolves come out and be like the story is the wolves control the game and they're trying to get you to get the bird to the bottom or something.
Okay.
That was my thought. That was my addition to like the idea of it. And then those dang wolves being wolves.
I think it's an interesting game idea. Are you not going to further explore this?
Maybe I might just finish it just as a quick little shit post, like a like a quick little.
Interesting.
The only goal is just to reach the bird to the bottom, and once you do that, then it shows the wolves coming out, and they're like, yeah, and they drag them away.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the game.
I think the challenge would be that how do you generate the layout to be solvable, right?
Oh, I just threw random blocks everywhere. There's no real like.
Right.
So
Which means that it's possible that you end up with something that is not solvable, right?
Well, possibly, yeah. Although I've won every single time when it was working.
Right.
But that's because I guess the variation just isn't good enough. Like this, it generates too many of them. I'd have to make it to where it doesn't do this kind of thing.
Right.
I don't know how to do that, but I was going to try and figure out something or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's the challenge with this style of games, right? Like having to make sure that the random generation it comes with a lot of rules, right? Cannot be totally random. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, I could just add more blocks, variations. I don't know, whatever. I was thinking of doing like a quick run through where like first chooses spots for some of them like randomly, and then it fills in blocks next to them. And then it keeps doing little checks where it's like if this is next to this and this or something like it. I don't know.
Right.
Like a bucket tool, but none of the ones that are next to each other are the same thing. You just choose random things because there was something I watched a long time ago about maps, and mathematically speaking, you only needed. It was like for the formula. It was like years ago that I watched this, but I always remember it. You only needed like 4 different colors to have an infinite variation pattern that's possible, or something like that. Well, depending on how many sides touch, like the max sides touch. Like if you have a max, like there's no such. It's very rare to find countries that are like I forget what number it was, but it's very rare to find countries that have a certain number of neighbors. And so as long as that max number, depending on the formula or whatever the math, so as long as that max number is never like reached or whatever or surpassed, then you can generate an infinite pattern thing where the same color never touches if you color the countries in certain colors.
Right, yeah, there's something about a four-color theorem where on a map you only need four colors to color an entire map such that no two countries, regions,
whatever it was.
no two neighboring regions will have the same color.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but it's only because of the fact that there was like a certain number. Because I did it and I was like, well, it doesn't work if a certain number is passed. And then I was like, well, if you increase the color numbers, then you can, like, it's true up to a certain point. The four colored thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It works on a what do you call it? It's a theory from graph theory, and
yeah.
And it only works like on a what do you call it? A planar graph, which is like a 2D, basically a 2D map. If you extend out to 3 dimensions, then the rules change, or the theorem becomes invalid.
Is that what you study in school for math?
Yeah, I guess graph theory. Yeah, but I don't think I really ever covered this in graph theory because I only took like basic graph theory.
Right. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Graph as in interconnected nodes, right?
Yeah.
Right, got it.
So yeah, I have no idea how this applies to like these kind of games though, and it's interesting to see that there's such a connection.
Yeah, because that's what made me think about it. Because I was like, so I ran into the issue of like, well, this is the thing. You only have 4 colors. It's impossible for all 5 of these to be a different color. If you only have 4 colors, you know, that kind of thing. Like that would just be impossible. So then I was like, well, obviously you just can't reach the max number side. So as long as I have 5 colors, it should be possible. Yeah. So as long as it doesn't reach the how did I? So as long as the number of sides that are touching, we will use the same wording. So as long as the max number of neighbors that exists does not exceed the number of colors that you have, and that should basically fix it. I don't remember if he went over that in the video, if he was just to introduce the concept. But yeah, because I was like right after the video, I was like, no, wait a minute, you can't do this. And I was like, well, maybe there's more to this or whatever, because he said it was like a theorem, like you mentioned. And it's probably just to introduce the idea. There's the 4 thing, the theory, and then there's like the actual math behind it, and then you just have to calculate like whatever. Anyways, yeah. So I was thinking about that whenever I was doing this, and I was thinking, well, if I have 5 different colors, which I think I have 6. I don't remember how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. So as long as I do that, I'll probably be able to map it out randomly. So as long as I just follow that little formula of just pick from any color except the one that currently is, then it should be fine.
Nice. Yeah, sounds fun. It sounds fun. It's cool.
Yeah.
Shall we?
This I wasn't able to work on the card game, and I wasn't able to work on Fields of Jupiter. Basically what I've been doing at work is just going on my phone. I wrote down all 300 cards, and I've just been writing all their effects on my phone.
Wait, sorry.
So
the card game.
Yeah, the card game.
Right.
Wait, let me open. You are still streaming. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. And I've remade this stupid thing so many times. I ran out of ways to name it. So I have to go to acronyms. Is it playable? No. Wait, what? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh right, the changes. So yeah, I don't know about this. Okay, yeah, I can actually, yeah, okay. Let me just turn the music down. All right. So the changes I've made compared to what it was before. So there's going to be two phases. It's going to be the build phase, and there's going to be the action phase. As you remember before, it's like every time you take an action, the enemy's gonna also take an action. There's multiplayer. I'm gonna drop the multiplayer for now, which is I don't want to fucking do that. I'm gonna drop the multiplayer now, and I'm just gonna make it a single player game. And I was able to design it in a way to where it should work. It should be easier to program for a single player game. So anyways, how this works is at the start of the game, you have two colors that you can choose from. They shake to show that you can go there and you hover or whatever. You hold down to pick a color. For now, I'm just going to use this one, gives you that one. Oh, you can't do any actions until you pick the two colors. Yeah, whatever. There's going to be like a little indicator to show that how long you're holding it for, whatever. It's UX stuff. Anyways, not important right now. So the idea here, I wanted to approach it from a chess perspective of every new action phase. So during the build phase, y'all can't interact with each other, basically. But when the action phase starts, it shows all the movements and all the things that each player has done. So in this case, it's going to reveal what the enemy has done once the action phase starts. So you don't know what they're doing at this time. But you can play as many cards as you want, and you can do as many actions as you want during this phase. There's absolutely no limit. And you don't actually pay the magic anymore. So as long as you have the cards that match up with the magic. So as you can see, this one needs 3 regular. So I can't play this one because I don't have 3 of the basic. But each of these have singles, so I can be like, okay, you can play as many as you want. It doesn't cost anything, it's just as long as you match it. You can go in here, I have this as well. You can also right click to cancel them. Same here, but you see how I have a basic and a death mana? I can play this card because I have those two. I can play as many as I want. Yeah. So it doesn't cost anything, so as long as you match it. And then, oh yeah, I have to go back and actually fix this too, because it doesn't work when I end it. Well, okay, when you end it, it's going to play all those cards, and then that's the cards being played. And then when you end it, it's also going to reveal what your opponent has changed. So it makes it easier to program for the opponent because I can basically come up with patterns. This is how my brain's thinking of them. I can basically think of strategies and patterns that'll just spawn basically, and it'll change up because the approach was chess. Yeah, something else. I gotta write this down. But the approach is chess. So every time a new action phase starts, it's as if you both got a new start. Think of it like in a fighting game. Whenever one player reaches their health bar goes to 0, both players' health bar regenerates. So the idea was, as you keep gaining your magic, you can change up your strategy if you wanted to somewhat, while still sticking to the magic that you've chosen. And then basically you do that each phase. So now they're played, then they'll have effects that trigger whatever. And they'll have cards too or whatever. So let me think. Yeah, that's basically it. So then you have like it's like you had a whole new start, and now you're creating a strategy. And then when the action phase starts, both strategies basically fight each other. And then you can attack an enemy that you want to attack, or you do your thing. But whenever they're in the action phase, that's when it's like both players choose an action, when both players have chosen an action, then both actions happen. You know, like the old version where there's simultaneous gameplay. There's no turns here. There's no individual turns. So that's staying. I'm never going to change that aspect. Right. Okay. So if you look at each card, you see the little purple symbol. Whenever a card breaks, which are certain rules behind that, or when a card breaks, or if you discard the card, you lose that much. It's called Aura Life. I haven't really picked the name yet. Or Magic, whatever. Anyways, this is your life, basically, 20. Both players have 20. If you discard a card, you take a thing. But if like a player also kills the card, like breaks it, like they attack it and they kill it, that also counts as a death. So that way you can't just keep playing like a bunch of cards and then like letting them keep getting killed. But there's certain cards that kill your own cards, but you won't take that penalty of the lifesteal because it's like a combo thing. And then you can use like humans and whatnot and all these different thingamabobs. And combine them in different ways. And that's basically how that is. You're gonna do it. It's gonna keep you going on. Wait a minute. Did I fix it? No way.
You mentioned turning it to a single player game. Does it mean that you have to write the AI?
Yes and no. What I'm thinking, my approach is basically gonna be it's like a loose AI, where it just does a few quick checks. Like if so it's gonna have a basic strategy. So think like I'm gonna write into the code like, okay, so for the first turn you're gonna summon like 6 skeletons, but it's also gonna do like a little check, like what do they have or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna have some fun with it to see how I can do different things.
Right.
But for right now, the like base plan, the foundation is basically just I'm gonna tell it something like a certain pattern of cards. Because remember, you can restart everything. So you can just get rid of all these cards or whatever if you wanted to without also impacting. But part of the strategy is I'm programming the AI to just spawn the strategy, and then the player has to fight that strategy, and it'll do some checks to like change up the strategy somewhat. So think of it like the blocks in Spelunky, how they do it in chunks. So basically think of the strategy as a chunk, and then I'll manipulate the chunk based on some of the cards that the player's using, so that it's not obvious or whatever to beat it. Or if I just add like other random stuff and whatnot and mess with it, and then I'll basically give it some quick little weights, like what card should attack first and what card shouldn't attack first. Should be simple enough, maybe. Then I'll give it like a random generator where it like chooses. Basically, I give it the weights. I choose. Think of it as like a wheel, and it chooses based on how. If it's a really good idea, it'll carry more weight. But if it could land on like a lesser weight, and that's how I'm gonna not make it like a perfect AI. Yeah, stuff like that, things like that.
Yeah, sounds cool.
I want to see if it ends. No, I don't think it's gonna end. But just infinite. Yeah. So, anyways, so that's how this works.
Right.
Yeah. Whenever the action phase starts, your regular mana turns into cracked mana, which is gonna be like one-time use kind of mana. And basically, some of the abilities are only going to be activatable during the action phase, and you're going to be spending the mana. This will actually deplenish, so like it'll replace it all with the cracked mana, and then as you use your abilities, it'll go down. So that's how you use it up. And then when you end, if it ever does, when you go, then you end once 10 actions haven't happened. I'm gonna probably mess with this number some more. I'll see what happens. But anyways. Once 10 actions have happened, doesn't matter what actions they are, the action phase ends and it goes back to the build phase, and then all the enemy's cards will basically go invisible or whatever. Maybe I'll just keep them there. Yeah, that's right. I decided on that. So they'll just stay there, but obviously when you hit end and it goes back to the action phase, everything's going to change. So you're basically basing your strategy on what they have on the board and what mana they have currently. Stuff like that. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah. Let's go. Shall we recap?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it. John?
Oh yeah, so I'll be going to Japan for 3 weeks. So bye.
Sounds fun.
John's leaving us. Leaving us for 3 weeks.
I can't wait till tomorrow comes and finally get, an outcome to this bloody ordeal. Yeah. If it goes through, y'all will hear about the good news. Yeah. I'll let you know tomorrow evening, I guess. And
What's the deadline for it?
sorry?
Is tomorrow the deadline?
Tomorrow. Well, the deadline is they want the figures by Monday PT. So Monday PT, that would be your time, right? Which would translate to our time would be Tuesday morning, right? But I don't think it will drag that long based on what the agent has said to me. Basically, anything that can go wrong, right, has already gone wrong because this whole thing is supposed to be done last week, right? And basically, they drag an additional one week, and I feel like everything that can go wrong has already gone wrong. And tomorrow they are supposed to give me the stuff. If tomorrow they don't give me the stuff, then I guess I'm screwed. And and well, the agent himself will be screwed as well, I guess, right? Because they will lose out on a business opportunity themselves. Yeah. That's the only thing that is occupying my mind now. I can't really think about anything else. So I'll just end it here. I'll say that I'm just going to wait for tomorrow, and hopefully I'll bring your good news tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, it's your turn, Divis.
I will do something. Hopefully. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're busy now, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't able to work on anything. So I was like, hey, I guess the same plan as last week. Work on. See, I told you, I knew I would end up working on the card game.
You did end up working on new stuff.
Yeah. I would. I already know that feeling. But yeah, part of that problem happened because I wasn't able to, because I've been so busy, I haven't been able to work on Fields of Jupiter, which caused me to wander, and then that caused me to come up with something else, and then that caused my brain to be like, ooh, I really want to try that. And you know the story. So I'm going to try and work on one of those. Maybe working on the card game will become too annoying. Then I'll be like, you know what? I'm just going to go back to Fields of whatever. But I both love Plants vs Zombies and I love card games. So it's like whatever happens, happens.
All right. I guess we'll see next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do you have anything else to add?
Actually, I gotta check the work schedule to see if I'm working again a lot this week.
Right.
It should just be my usual, maybe. But just focus on those two things, I guess. Maybe see what happens.
All right. All the best. I guess we can wrap up here. I think I'll go lie in a bit and try not to think about the insurance. So
movie.
So what?
Watch a movie.
Watch a movie. Yeah. yeah, take my mind off the thing. Yeah. So let's wrap it up. I will see you next week, Didius. I guess I won't be seeing you, John.
Oh, who knows? Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows?
What do you mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Could be-
Thanks for the chat, guys. I'll see you all soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Alright, so that's that. Fun, welcome. You reduced the execution time of the decompiler by 4 times. That's a lot. Last couple of microseconds are super tough to get. Only bottlenecks left are cache related. Right, cache related. Yeah, because you have to group all of the data that is commonly used together, right? Cool. Anyways, I apologize for the terrible audio quality. I'm not sure what went wrong with Streamlabs or with my mic, so I'll have to troubleshoot this later. Okay. Anyways, time for me to go. I didn't push the stream alerts in. Oh no! I forgot. See, that's the problem. I'm like, my mind is so occupied by that thing. I'm just like messing up everything I do. Oh goodness. Anyways, I'll post the archive later. Hopefully the audio isn't too terrible. Yeah. Thanks again, Didius. Time for me to go. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.